Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. We are recording early today because Season 3 of the Forge Pass has just gone live in the game. We're also racing against, we'll see if it pops up. No, it didn't pop up, but we're going to have server maintenance in a few minutes. So we're racing against that to really dive in here. So let's take a look at this. Obviously, Forge Pass Season 1 and 2, my opinion on them was that they were actually, for the price that you would pay for the premium pack, that they were actually quite good value, though the artifact set was definitely more geared towards early to mid-game players, which is actually totally fine in my opinion. I'm actually totally cool with that. That's great. Well, things have changed up, though, in Season 3, so let's see what has changed. Pretty exciting stuff. The first thing, the big thing, of course, is that the artifact set, which is featured, and you're going to be getting bits of it as soon as you log in, you're going to start collecting pieces of the bolster set. This is the new set instead of instinct. This is also a 4-piece set. It gives you protected 30% HP ally shield for 3 turns. That will be on your entire team, and then it will heal the wearer by 10% every turn as well. So this is extremely good. This is basically, it's the same size shield and duration shield as a typical shield set, which you can farm from Fire Knight. However, it is protected. What does protected mean? Protected is a type of buff. You'll see it has like a glowing golden border that cannot be removed by buff removal abilities. So buff strippers cannot take it off. This makes it especially good in, let's say, in Arena, you're going into Arena and the enemy team has a Madame Ceres who tries to strip your buffs off. You will still have this big shield on your team to keep them alive through that. So that's very, very strong. And healing the wearer by 10% every turn. This is also very, very good. A regeneration set on its own is a 15% heal per turn. But this is the same healing per turn as a Guardian set. And I think that's a very interesting comparison, right? The Guardian set. You can definitely farm the Guardian set from Doom Tower. In fact, the Doom Tower rotation that we have on right now. The Guardian set gives you 10% ally protection, basically, and that 10% heal every turn. And I think certainly for later game players, where you will have access to lots of good Guardian set if you are late game, it's an interesting comparison, isn't it, with this new bolster set? Which one do you prefer? Oh, I'm slightly blocking bolster. There we go, if I drag it up. I think the bolster set is going to shine in shorter term combat, so especially in the arena, where that first 3 turns really matters. That shield is going to be extremely powerful. I think in faction war waves, I think in Doom Tower waves, dungeon waves, anything like that, bolster set, that shield is going to be really valuable. I think in longer form content, that's where Guardian set becomes better. So I'm really thinking about perhaps Doom Tower bosses and clan bosses. So the Demon Lord clan boss, the Hydra clan boss, that's where that consistent ally protection, which lasts every single turn, goes the whole way through the battle, becomes more useful. But yeah, Bolster set I think is a very good competitor with that. Of course, Bolster is also going to be competing with Stone Skin late game, with Stone Skin set, with Swift Parry. Swift Parry's that 50% chance of unkillable. Stone Skin has all these different effects, but it can give you Stone Skin for 2 rounds. There's a 50-50 chance to block removal or steals with Stone Skin, whereas the Bolster set is obviously protected. It's 100%, so it's a bit more reliable, but Stone Skin, if it stays on you, is much more powerful, though it does have a severe weakness to bombs. But certainly late game, it's an interesting question. Now, for early or for mid-game players, like, if I'm talking about this set potentially being, an incredibly good set for your late game Duchess or Raka, the new Void Legendary, or Brogni, this potentially being S tier for them, let me tell you, if you are early or mid game, this set is absolutely insanely good. You're thinking about what are early mid game players doing? Progressing through dungeons, progressing through lower level arena, trying to get through faction wars and Doom Tower waves. This set is insanely strong for that. It's pretty much the best set for a revive champion, to keep that revive champion alive and to protect your team, or to keep just any of your supports alive and also give you team protection on that content. I think this set is just insanely good. It really is insanely good. Like, you throw this on, let's say, imagine going in with Ursula the Mourner, right? Ursula the Mourner, an amazing champion. I've done videos on her in Brutal Hydra. Extremely good with AoE decrease attack, AoE revive with increased defense strengthen, but she can't heal herself. How good is that? Or if you dip into the referral program and you grab yourself the fragments for Jamarsa, it takes very little time. Even I know I've got a lot of questions on my referral video yesterday where I was showing you how to really quickly grind out this referral program with a PC. But if you're stuck with just mobile devices, you can actually get to level 10 on 3 accounts. If you were playing them one at a time, it would probably take you only an hour to get Jamarsa. So for a newer player, getting Jamarsa does not take much time, and you could come in with this champion. It has an AoE revive that has single target heal as well, some sleep, and a really good passive, and you could have her again healing herself up, giving your team a really good shield. This is very strong. So yeah, bolster set is fantastic. Now here's another fun thing. Let's look at the free rewards, because the free rewards, I haven't gone through these exhaustively because we want a quick enough turnaround time on recording this video because of the server maintenance. However, it looks pretty much the same now. The two big things, we'll talk about this in a second, but big thing number one I've spotted here, at level 49, you actually now get 75 legendary fragments. Now, I've been paying attention to this in the previous Forge passes. You used to get 50 legendary fragments. Now you get 75. Now you're saying that doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but let me tell you, this is a massive deal for free-to-play players. You need 5 for every 5 to 6 star piece that you craft. So now, if you are free-to-play and you don't buy this Forge Pass, where before you were getting 10 potential pieces, now you've got 15 potential pieces. And this is a 4-piece set. You need 4 good pieces. This dramatically increases your chances as a free player of getting a good set that you can put on your champions. It dramatically increases it, and especially because you're going to get a bunch of 4 to 5 star pieces as well. If you get like a decent 5-star piece to fill in, like for example, you're probably going to want, HP percentage gloves, or HP percentage or resistance chest piece, something like that. You're probably going to want speed boots, maybe HP percent boots. You're going to be looking for that type of gear, pretty specific. You might even fill it in with if you're playing free, if you're early game, you could use a 4-star piece, that's fine. You'd definitely be looking for 5-star, but it really ups your chance of getting a good piece here in a really big way. So that's a dramatic improvement for the free-to-play player. Before, with only 10 crafts of 5 to 6 star, your chances of getting like a set that was going to last you even into the late game was very slim. It's still low, don't get me wrong. You're still, it's still not the best chance. You're going to have to settle for probably some suboptimal gear in a really good set, but your chance is much better. So I think that is a pretty fantastic change. That's pretty good. Now, beside that, as well, as you can see, we also have in the free reward track at level 50, an avatar. This is now the capstone reward. And again, I think that this is just absolutely fantastic. There's no avatar in the paid pass, so this is something you get for free. And I think it's just a great reward to cap it off as a, just working through this as a free-to-play player. You get yourself an avatar. Looks like some sort of dwarf. So I don't know. Did you like the avatar? I don't know. I'm not sure if I would use it, but I think it's just a really cool reward. That's a fun reward, and I'm really glad that it's available for everybody, which is, again, fantastic. By the way, in terms of how long it takes you to get through this Forge Pass, because I've done it both ways. I did one pass with the gold pass, and I did one Forge Pass free to play, just the free rewards only, and it takes you almost the full 4 weeks of this Forge Pass, almost the full 4 weeks to get to level 50 if you're free to play, right? With the free rewards, because you don't have these weekly challenges, they're only available with the Forge Pass, and these give you a ton of Forge Pass points. It takes almost the full 4 weeks. You can miss a few missions, a few daily challenges here or there, but you really need to stay on top of it and play consistently, and you will get up to level 50. If you buy the basic version of the Gold Pass here for €20, which is the only version I recommend buying if you're going to buy it, you'll get to level 50. You'll max it out about 2 weeks in, right? About 2 weeks in. In terms of the paid pass, again, the paid pass for €20, if you compare this to other gear packs in the shop or other packs with forge pieces and all the rest, you actually get a ton of value here. You're going to get, whereas you're going to get 15 5 to 6 star crafts for free, you're going to get an additional, I believe it's an additional 190, I think. It's an additional 190 legendary crafts in the paid pass for a total of 205 5 to 6 star crafts, which is an absolute ton. Like, you're going to have so many. You're easily going to be able to invest, and you should invest, by the way, your rank rarity charms into this. I think probably HP percentage charms. Speed charms is a good option as well, but there's so many sets that really want speed charms that I'm always short on them. So I'm probably going to use HP percentage charms. Resistance charms aren't a bad one either for this, but I'd probably be putting in HP percent, and I'd probably craft it like this, 5 to 6 star, 200 of them. That's going to burn through a ton of your charms, and it's going to give you a really good return. Charms really improve the forge. They really make your stuff way better on average. You can actually see me craft 200 pieces of the old instinct set, and I did the last 50 with charms, and you can see the difference it makes. But yeah, in here you're going to get lots of rank rarity charms as well. You're going to get lots and lots of Magisteel, which is fantastic, especially again earlier mid game. Magisteel you get from Arena, but I actually burned through nearly all my Magisteel, and that's me farming gold 5 pretty consistently. I can burn through all of it. All right, I can use it all. So I actually think getting Magisteel is pretty valuable unless you've been playing for a very, very long time. Then one of the big things here is you get these stacking 10% XP bonuses. In fact, is this changed? Is this only XP now? Hang on, let me double check this. No, yeah, it is XP and silver. So you're going to get a stacking XP and silver bonus from all battles, starting off at 10%, then going to 20, 30. It caps out at 50% bonus XP and silver. Now, this does not multiply with your base XP boost here. I actually have 9 weeks of this. That's nuts. But like right now with the XP boost, I'm getting 200% XP. If I add on this 50%, it is plus 50%. You'll go up to 250% XP. It's actually a really good bonus, right? And again, you're going to have the 50% bonus active for the final 2 weeks when you do all your daily, weekly challenges for a couple of weeks. You're going to have about 2 weeks of that 50% bonus XP and 50% bonus silver boost. It's very effective. It makes champion training, especially grinding campaign, really, really worthwhile. So yeah, I think that the stuff you get in here is actually, if you want to spend money, it's well worth it. The way I look at it is this. My recommendation, the way I look at it is this. If I imagine a new player comes to me and says, Nubkeks, hello. I've been playing the game for, a couple of weeks now, a few weeks now. I'm loving the game. I know who you are, so I watch YouTube, so I'm clearly pretty into it. But I really enjoy it. I'm going to be playing for a few months. And yeah, I normally buy games for like 60 quid, 50, 60 quid, maybe 30 quid on sale or less than that on sale. That's what I'd normally pay for a game. I feel like I'm going to definitely get that value out of this game. So I want to, spend only a small amount of money. Let's say I want to spend 50 quid on the game, right? I want to spend 50 quid in the next 6 months, no more. Let's say 60 quid. 60 quid. What should I spend it on? If I had 60 quid for 6 months, that is a strict limit budget. I might reconsider if I'm going to play for another 6 months after that. But for 6 months, I'm paying 60 quid, no more than that. What should I spend it on? Well, before, I would definitely recommend what I get. The daily gem pack is a tenner a month, and you get a ton of gems. And this is, compared to everything else you can buy, this is the best value in the game. However, this Forge Pass, it is more expensive. It's 20. It's twice the price of that. But this is really, really good. So if that player came to me and they said, I've got 60 quid, playing for 6 months, what should I buy? I would 100% recommend this Forge Pass to them. I would. I'd say, actually, this month, I'd recommend you probably spend 30 quid here in month 1. There's 2 ways to do it. Either you get this pass 3 times. I think that's good value. Three times, and then you skip 3 months because it's out of your budget. I think that's a good way to do it for that player. You could buy the monthly gem pack, the daily gem pack every month for it, which is also a good way to do it. You could also mix and match. You could get this Forge Pass once and then get 4 months of the gem pack, right? Because you'll probably get enough bolster set out of buying this once. It might even be worthwhile getting the daily gem pack and this Forge Pass together so that you've got lots of gems, you've got lots of energy to really get your grind on and grind a ton of campaign and get lots of champs leveled up while you got this bonus on. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is, if you want to spend money on this game, in my opinion, 20 quid for the basic Forge Pass is one of the best ways that you can spend it. It's going to give you a lot of account power. You're going to get 3 pieces of 6-star KS, or you're going to get 190 additional crafts of this bolster set, which is very good. Nice XP and silver bonus. You're going to get a few glyphs as well in there. We have some 6-star glyphs in there. Some 6-star glyphs. Are they new? They might be new. Definitely there's 6-star glyphs. They might not have been there before. I feel like it might have been 4 and 5-star glyphs before. It's been boosted up to 6-star. I think that is new. Though, excuse me, I don't see any big speed glyphs in there, which is not quite as good. But hey, yeah, I think that's just flat defense. So it's not so good, and flat HP. Flat attack, maybe. So those glyphs aren't that amazing. The rest of the glyphs are going to be, you're going to get like 5-star accuracy, 5-star, okay, 5-star speed. But I mean, 5-star speed glyphs is actually really solid. Really solid. And then you're also going to get a bunch of charms as well. Again, like attack percent charms are pretty bad, but the accuracy charms are really good for your perception. The rank and rarity charms are really good in general. Yeah, so you're going to get some good stuff in there. There'll be more people who do full breakdowns of this. Crit rate charms are really, really good for like lethal. Yeah, I think it's good. The daily challenges look still the same, so kind of tedious. The weekly challenges, from what I can see, they look pretty much still the same. So the challenges and stuff are fairly tedious, but I think it's worth doing. It is worth doing. You get some nice stuff in here. Looking at the free pass, you're actually getting 4-star glyphs in the free pass. I think that's improved as well. 4-star glyphs is like, you know, it's kind of nice. It's not too bad. And in the free pass, you definitely want the three speed charms. Is really, really good. Unfortunately, there's 3 crit damage instead of 3 crit rate charms, which is weird because we got crit damage paired with crit damage over here. I don't know why there's a second set of crit damage and not crit rate. I gave it to them as feedback. They haven't changed it. But yeah, there you go. Let me know what you think, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Sorry, I'm rambling here at the end because I'm just really enjoying considering this Forge Pass. I will get this myself once, certainly, because I do want some sets of bolster. It just makes sense as a content creator. You know, it's a small price to pay, as, you know, this is, you know, my job, basically. So it makes sense for me. But for you, luckily, the free-to-play path, if you're playing free, has been improved from what I can see. And yeah, if you're going to buy this, again, I think it's a good buy. That's my thoughts. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.